lovely being. Welcome back to this chaos of a show. We're back today with where we left off, actually. So, let's begin. Right, I've called for Lord Ethan. I forgot. Oh, may I be of service, Your Grace? I know why you need the spices. I've heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medicinal use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the one profiting. You just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, it could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltoas that has some problem with the locals. Send an agent its way and maybe it could give us a hand. Also, if anything goes out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I will be able to double your earning. If you do it right by me, I will be sure to do it right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. Ugh. Well, he has a point, that's for sure. Sending it with will make sure that it's not everyone that can have their hands on it. But in those times, yeah, I'll see what can be done. That's the spirit. I'm going to make us rich, Your Grace. With the gold from our business, you won't even need a Tana to aid you in battle. Look, I will throw in some extra for your effort. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my arms. They're deadly and precise. The Radovian won't know what hit them. Okay, I've found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? It looked like someone has lost it, trying to find out which owner he is. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals, or creator, I shall say. I found this letter. The letter came on very intricately decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? People used to do that in the old days. Now it's out of fashion, if you ask me. I don't know who could have sent it. Don't you know who received letters from? I haven't exactly received it. Never mind. That's all. Eh, it's been so long that my mouth dries so much. I hope I'm not too hard to understand. It would be a shame that the video is not even understandable. Right, Audrey. Ethan's effort is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in battle, but as promising as training does sound, it could cause problem later. If we decide to help Ethan, we can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an army. We should help Ethan. The gold we could make from selling dust would solve a lot of our problem. Our people would be happier if we could offer them more gold. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, you should send the general to Beltois. Buy as much dust as you can afford, so we can give it to Ethan and make it a profit on it. After we have done this, we should invite Ethan back to our castle to close the deal. We should also keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Yes, of course. Ooh, we have someone on the stream. Hello, hello. It's a pleasure to be entertaining you. Let's go with Sedani now. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, Potato Head? Your Grace, may I introduce you to... the Stabber! No, no. The Hedgehog! How did you come up with this? What is this all about? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Anson? I don't have time for this, so yes. See? I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Fine, keep it, if it makes you happy. Very well. Keep the Stabber. Close to you, though. Don't lose him. And don't stab yourself, please. It's not the Stabber. It's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission, and he's about to stab someone! At least she will be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Indeed. Indeed, very much. Oh boy. Peasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye out for these bandits. Make sure Radovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there's no place for such behavior. Sadly, I can't. My general's out. Sorry. Yeah, it's -2. Shit. Oh, it's you. I'm happy that you're on the stream, but please don't die. I know that you actually wrote that, but please don't, pretty please. I don't want to be the cause of someone's death, especially that it's kind of punished harshly in your world. Sorry, my tongue is getting so dry. But it seems like the day is actually okay. Was that actually all? Could go in the bedchamber. I'm gonna invite someone. Who's interesting? Lady Ada is quite interesting, and she's a friend. She's actually with us. Let's see Lena. Because she has a very big army and lots of gold. Let's go to the bedchamber. Oh, Aurelia. I'm so glad to see you, darling. Lord Hetan visiting me. It turns out he's trading other oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It's not widely available, and it takes certain types to go after this thing. So it seems harmless for now. What do you think? I mean, our here God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Radovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Ethan. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about it. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need anything to discuss it any further. I'll see you later. Ending the day, we'll be able to do 2 weeks today, and yeah, 21, 37, 164, and 12. We haven't gained anything, but we'll have the general now. It costs something, but it's fine. Okay. I have no work 30. The general. We have helped the villager rebuild their home and the barn, Your Grace. Thank you. Oh, dear father, my husband, King Evo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of the day reading books and learning about Atana. King Evo wishes me to grow familiar with their tradition. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Atana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Evil say he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Yours, Larsulia. Evil certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it. We should ask Larsulia about something else. Ask her about the cat. Tell her certainly keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Lady Nana, Asalia. Why do you have a broom, Asalia? Peasant and a peasant. Good. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolence about Talis. Although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lurs has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help. For something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come. And as a start, I would lend you my army, 300, fully equipped and trained soldier, all ready to stand against Radovia. And, along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? Nope. I'm afraid I will have to refuse. Huh! I guess I will be dealing with the Radovian king in these halls soon enough. Sorry. Azalia, oh, what are you doing with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridor. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear! Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I had better start sweeping before she finds me. Okay, so you're just gonna annoy me with your brushing of the floor? I should have known it. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I'm from the forest. I am the leader of the cult of the trees, in the western woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I've asked all the neighboring village to help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please, help us, Your Grace. Yeah, I know that this is an important quest, so I'll send the general. You can find us in the Western Woodland, Your Grace. I'll send my dearest prayer for Your Grace. Thank you. You are welcome. And yeah, we gained 2, so it's good. I'll also invite... Yeah, she became my enemy now. Ugh. I know that he has something to do with the tooth. So let's send him one. What can I do for you, Your Grace? A traveling merchant here. I'm sending you rather exclusive wear if you're interested. Silk, perfume, books, and decoration, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more. Delicate merchandise. I have a knack for these things. Am I right? Tell me more. Oh, how fantastic. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most diligent pleasure seeker. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely as recreation. It's very good, generally, if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have 1 pack of dust for just 7 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, it might throw in for only 5 gold. That would be 2 whole pack for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. Yeah. Yeah. And next week we'll actually invite Lord Ethan to sell them. Damn! She is pissed and so salty. That's incredible. Darling. What did Asalia do? You made her sweep out the corridor in the castle. This must have been serious. Oh, Eric. She is behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Ugh, good. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. Actually, no. I am proud of letting her play with sword. Yeah, I'm proud, but I know I shouldn't have. But I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now that Lily is not here. No, I don't have any lead on me. Goodbye, dear. And hey, that's actually how. These weeks are very quick. That's quite impressive. And while the general's gone, we actually get more, so it's perfect. We're back to 25. Prepare the general. Okay, good. We can actually do one more real quick. The Dragon Slayer's there. Perfect Merchant and Sedani. Pigeon. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spread faster in the sandstorm. afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tell me it's something to do with oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lors or Ethan. It's your call, Your Grace. Yep. Your Grace, it is. Noski, the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you, also known as Grofo the Great, one of the wise, Pieter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until, you know, the food was first class. But among all the pleasure, I didn't have the chance to introduce myself. Did you come up with those names yourself? All these are very big-headed. Well, people all over the land named me after the great deeds I did for them. Noski the Dragon Slayer come from, well, slaying a dragon. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the fool worm, Your Grace? No? Spare me the details. I must share at least a short version with you. Ugh. Right to the river, blah blah blah, young. I chopped the tree, blah blah. There, drowning squawks brought the mother dragon to the rescue. The river was far too strong, blah blah crash. Blah blah blah, boulder, exhausted, blah blah shore. Blah blah blow with my mighty axe. Blah blah impressive, isn't it? Yeah, probably. After that and the other adventure, of course, I traveled to Davern seeking further challenge, so I have come straight to the king. Now, tell me, Your Grace, what evil creature awaits me here, staining your beautiful lands? There's a monster. Please don't mentioning the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All of these nightmares are nothing to our real problem, Radovia. Radovia? Well, I never heard of such creature. So what it is? What does it do? Emit gases? Crush man's bone under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? Everything at once. Radovia has an army. They are fierce and brutal, and they are coming after my daughter. An an army? I see. Well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help though. They call me Grofo the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I have met a lot of people. Even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can. Soldier, supplies, I will stand at your side in the battle. I reckon I can gather maybe 180 men. And 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. And in return I ask for... Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I am a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and, well, be famous, of course. Noski, aiding the king of Davern in a real battle. They will write fine song about this. Well, thanks. Also, I found this tooth. It looks like an animal tooth. Would you know anything about it? That's an impressive tooth. It must have been one hell of a beast. Do you know where such a tooth could come from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a lyric story about defeating such an imposing beast, you guys. Sadly, I can't because this tooth is not one from my collection. I don't think so, anyway. I wish it was, though, but can I buy it off? Absolutely not, Nusky. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Evo. Maybe after the royal trial, though. Mm, that's what I thought. He doesn't know anything, so Bye bye, shoosh. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. The business was going so well, but lately I've been had some trouble, and it's getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. But some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've gotta say, it attracts customer, but the panders easily took over my tavern, and they caused all sort of troubles, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful firemen. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customer and will have to close down. Yeah, you should kick them out. Protect the tavern, the tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, you guys. But how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with the one punch. Perhaps if you can send a general for a few weeks to help out. I can't. The general is currently away. And what do I do, General? Come back another time. I want to help, but my resources are limited at the moment. That's fine, Your Grace. I will come back in 2 weeks' time. Okay, so in 2 weeks I need to have my general. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into Prince, I need to leave his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sedani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now, I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the Ajak rich. Yeah, of course. Here's 1 piece of gold. Don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your effort will be not forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh, my potato head. I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. This child is gonna make me go crazy, I swear. Let's invite Lord Ethan, complete the arrangement. And. Yeah, that's everything. And we got nothing else to do. What a fabulous thing. Next week, the general will be back, so everything is fine. 31, 44. Gain 5 boost contentment on 1 use. I think it would be worth it. If I use it, I'll be with 14. And next time, I'll actually, yeah. As for the rest, everything that is here, yeah, the training ground will be something I'll need quick. But yeah, it's been already an hour that I've been streaming, so this will be how. I need to say I didn't thought I would start streaming so late. I don't think I'll be able to play Overwatch, but the next time I'll be available to streaming will be, yeah, Thursday. So yeah, I'll see you again for another stream Thursday, and we will play Overwatch. Anyway, let's save and quit. And here. There we go. And here we are. So, this will be the end of our stream and the end of the video. So, I will once again ask you to have a wonderful day. And, of course, with all due respect, until next time, my dear ones.